Hey there, welcome to the club. Today I'll be showing you how to draw the Executioner from Clash Royale. We're going to get started with the holes in the mask just above the eyes. So starting on the left side, we're going to draw a curve from left to right, going across to the inside. Now we're going to do the same thing on the right. So starting on the inside, we'll curve across to the outside of the eye. From here I want to take this point and curve to the bottom and then just round out the inside of the eye. So coming down from the left side, coming up, and then we'll just round out the inside. We'll do the same thing on the right. So we're going to round out first, come down to the bottom, and then pull it back up to the side. Let's draw the eyes on the inside. So we're going to start on the left, drawing the eyelid from the outside, curving up, and then in. Let's draw the iris in underneath the eye. So tucked in underneath the eyelid, so just up here we're going to draw a curve like a circle going up. And at the top left here, we're just going to draw a highlight circle, just a smaller circle. At the bottom of the highlight, we're going to circle around to the side for the pupil. So just coming around, and then we'll color that in black. Now we want to draw on the bottom of the eyelid. So from the outside here, we're going to curve down underneath the iris, and then back up. Going up to the inside. Let's color the outside area in black. Let's move over to the right side and do the same thing. So we're going to start with the eyelid first. So starting on the inside, curving up, then out. Now let's tuck the iris in underneath. So starting over here, we're going to circle around and tuck that in underneath the eyelid. On the top left, we'll draw in the highlight circle. And then underneath the highlight, we're going to draw in the pupil. So just circling around, and we'll color that in black. Now let's draw in the bottom of the eye. So starting from the inside, we're going to curve down towards the bottom, underneath the iris, and back up on the right side. We'll color the outside area in black. I'm going to move to the center of the face, just in between the eyes here, and draw in an oval for the nose. Starting from the top, go around to the side, the bottom, and then back up to the top. On the sides of the oval, we're going to draw in the nostrils. So on the side here on the left, we'll curve out and then tuck that in. On the right, we'll start at the top, curving around and tuck that in. Below the nose, we're going to layer in the mouth. So from left to right, we'll draw a curve. Coming down underneath the nose, back up on the right side. We'll take these 2 points and connect it for the bottom of the mouth. So starting on the left, we'll curve down to the bottom and then back up on the right side. Let's layer in the top teeth. Now he's got a gap on the side here, so we're going to start on the side, come down with a straight line, we'll curve up along the bottom row of teeth. Now along here, we're just going to draw 2 lines coming down to separate the teeth. On the right here, we're just going to draw one more tooth. So a straight line coming down, we'll tuck that into the side of the mouth. Along the bottom, we'll just draw a little bit of teeth showing, so just a straight line across, and then we'll separate it with 1 line in the middle and 2 on either side. Let's color the inside of the mouth in black. Now that we have the face, we could draw on the edge of the mask. So just on the side of the nostril, I'm going to curve down and out. Let's do the same thing on the right. So curving down and out to the same height. Now we're going to draw the flaps. So from here, I'm going to curve down and out. On the right, we'll do the same thing. Now from here, we can draw in the bottom of the chin. So we're going to start on the left side, curve underneath the mouth, and then just go up on the right side. Let's work our way around the side of the mask. So from these points on the side, I'm going to curve up and out towards the left, up and out towards the right. Now we're going to curve these up towards the side of the head, just on the outside of the eyes. So starting on the left side, we'll come in slightly, and we'll go straight up alongside the eye. We'll do the same thing over here. So we're going to curve in, and we're going to pull it straight up alongside the eye. It's right about there. From here, I'm going to take these 2 points, curve up to a central point at the top of the head. So from here, I'm going to curve in, just making my way to the top. Now there's a slight point there, so we're going to curve back down towards the right side. Bring down like that. From here, let's add in the stitches along here before we draw in the seam. So starting at the top, we're going to draw a line. We'll cap off the ends with 2 short lines and then just draw a line along the bottom to connect it. We're going to continue this all the way down. So we're going to leave a space. We'll continue that same stitch down here, making sure we're lining it up just above the nose. Draw some angled across, and I'll draw one more just in the opposite direction, going up towards the right. Now in behind these stitches, I'm going to have to draw a line. So starting at the top, I'm going to pull and aim the pen towards the top of the nose, in behind the stitches. All the way down. Now that we got the head, we can work in the body. So now I'm going to have the arms hanging down, holding his axe. So I'm going to start with this side first. So in the middle, step over towards the right. Underneath the armpit, I'm going to curve down to right about here. This is the inner part of the arm coming down towards the wrist. From here, I'm going to curve out the thumb. Now from here, I want to draw in a little socket because we're going to draw in the top of the handle across this way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to overlap that going across the middle, like that. I'm going to draw that twice. So I'm going to step down and just draw the center part of the handle. Along here, I'm just going to overlap those 2 points with a curve for the edge of the hand. Now just below here, I'm going to step over and just circle around for the first finger. I'm going to step back down, draw a second finger. Now the third finger, I'm going to draw a curve all the way up underneath this mask flap. This is the outside part of the arm. Going up and under. Now right in here, you'll probably see the top of the shoulders. I'm going to color that area in black as well. About halfway down the arm, right here, I'm going to draw a curve for the upper edge of the glove. Now on this arm, I'm not going to have him holding the axe like this. I'm going to actually have that arm flipped over this way. So we're going to imagine a curve coming down this way. So we're going to start at the same height. Curving down, so you can see it's underneath the mask flap. It's going to continue down to right about here, just above that line there. From this point, I want to curve around and pull this back in for the thumb. From this point, I want to just draw the palm, so curve like that. Now this is going to go in behind the finger, so we're going to try to layer in 3 fingers in here. So right underneath the thumb, draw a curve and pull that in behind the palm. Do another one. So right beside here, we're going to curve around, pull that around. Now the third finger, I'm going to draw it a little bit higher so we can get it behind the handle. So curving around like that. Now right beside here, right up here above the handle, we're going to curve up and in. And we're going to curve up the inside part of the arm going up to about the same height as we have on the right. Right in here, I'm going to draw in the glove line. So just a curve going from left to right. On this side of the arm, we're going to draw in the rest of the handle. So starting with this line, it'll continue behind the hand, and at the bottom, do the same thing. We'll connect those 2 points with a curve. Now we're going to draw the axe this way. So it's going to go from the handle all the way up to the axe. So starting with this top line, we'll just draw a short line coming in behind the thumb. Draw the same thing just below it. Now here, we want to show a little bit of perspective, so we're going to round up the inside. So from the top, curve around like that. So there's a slight overlap. We're going to go across with a straight line along the top and along the bottom. Now on this side, I want to curve it in the opposite direction, from top to bottom. For the top part of the axe, we're going to take these corners. From the left, we're going to curve out. On the right, we'll curve in. We're going to connect those 2 points with a curve going up in the middle. Going up and then down. I'm going to draw a little separation along the blade. So right up here, we'll draw that same curve going across. We're going to take this and just flip it over on the bottom side. So taking these bottom corners, curving out, and then curving in. Take those 2 points, again, connecting them with a curve. We're going to draw the edge of the blade, just drawing that same curve on the inside. Now right up in here, I just want to indicate a little bit of chest. So I'm just going to draw a curve from left to right, just inside the center of the body. Up here, we're going to draw on the top of the belt. So right here beside the hand, curve across, and then we'll draw in the buckle. So up here we're going to draw one line. On the right, we'll draw another vertical line. We draw the little thick belt buckle, so going up and just tracing the inside of the belt buckle. Down here, we're going to draw in the flaps of the skirt. So just in the middle here, we're going to draw a straight line across, about the same width as the belt buckle. We're going to go up, 2 short lines. Now we're going to go across with a slight curve going upwards. We're going to come down again on either side, and we're going to curve up. We're going to continue this curve onto the side of the body on both sides, and I'm going to pull these up underneath the hands. Let's draw on the legs. So just left of center, we're going to curve down. On the right, we'll curve down. We're going to draw on the bottoms of the feet. So from the heel to the toe, draw a curve. Do the same thing on the right side, making sure they're the same length. On the left side, we're going to just square off the toe of the boot, going up with a curve, and we'll curve the top of the boot, going across. Now up here in this corner of the skirt, we're going to step in just a little, curve down to the top of the foot. Up in here, about halfway, we'll curve across to the top of the boot, and then it's down here, we're just going to thicken up the sole just above the bottom line. Let's do the same thing on the right. So squaring off the toe first, going up in a curve, and then just bending the top of the foot across. Now up here, we're going to step over towards the left, curve down towards the top of the boot. Up here, we're going to line up the top of the boot with a curve, and then just draw in a curve for the sole. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's the Executioner from Clash Royale. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Make sure you subscribe and check out our Clash of Clans playlist. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.